What's up, people? Welcome back to Football Insights, where we talk about football related issues. So make sure you follow us on IG football_insights. On Twitter, it is Footy Insights. On TikTok, Footy Insights. Make sure you go follow us. Link in the description. I'll put all the link in the description. Then you go and follow us. And as usual, this is your transfer rundown video. The transfer window is still on. People are doing deals left, right, center. Okay, let's move to Manchester United. Manchester United, their fans are angry, because they don't know what is happening with the ownership. This on Wednesday evening, we heard the news that the ownership is over and all of that, but it is not confirmed yet, so we cannot say it on a substantial evidence that the Qatari has completed or has completed the acquisition of Manchester United. So this came from Mike Keegan. Mike Keegan, take over. Manchester United gross debt figure currently stands at 725 million pounds. That's like 820 million euros. So the gross debt figure currently stands at 725 million pounds. And this is the debt Manchester United are owing. The Glazers, they have to leave. I saw Manchester United fans protesting at the Manchester United mega shop at their annual, jersey unveiling. They protested a lot. They were a whole lot of bunch of Manchester United fans protesting. Manchester United are facing some financial crisis. They really need this ownership, new ownership. Honestly, they really need. And then this ownership saga has cost them one defender. And then we'll talk about that particular defender. But before we talk about him, let's check out what Mike Keegan has to say about the Manchester United takeover. Mike Keegan takeover. Regarding the takeover of the club, as of the last night, that is on Tuesday night, a preferred bidder has or had still not been chosen. So Mike Keegan is saying that as of Tuesday night, a preferred bid or a preferred bidder has never or has not been chosen. So Glazers are dragging their feet. I don't know why they are dragging their feet, but this is what we have on Manchester United. And then because there is no new ownership or the Qatari has not completed the move for Manchester United, they have lost one defender, and that particular defender is this guy, Kim-Min-Jae. And this came from Fabrizio Romano very late on Wednesday night, very late, around 11 something. Fabrizio takeover exclusive. Bayern have reached total verbal agreement with Kim-Min-Jae on personal terms. 5-year deal ready. Here we go. When it is here we go, and then the player is moving to a particular club. Kim-Min-Jae or Kim has accepted the contract proposal as club sources confirmed. Contract valid until 2028. Next step up to Bayern, pay the release clause, and then it is done. So Bayern Munich has informed Napoli that they are going to pay his release clause, and then the release clause for Kim-Min-Jae is 45 million euros. This is not a big deal. This is not a big deal, but because of Manchester United ownership crisis, they have lost Kim-Min-Jae to Bayern Munich, and this is a bit sad for Manchester United. So away from Manchester United, let's move to Arsenal. It was a blockbuster on Tuesday night, very late in the night. It was a blockbuster news that was coming from Arsenal. Initially Manchester City were trying to worry Arsenal a bit more, or a bit they were trying to drag Arsenal in the mud, but Arsenal has stood to their feet, and then they have really come to a consensus. They have sent a bid to West Ham United, and West Ham United has accepted their bid. So David Ornstein's takeover exclusive. Arsenal have tonight submitted a massive offer to West Ham for England midfielder Declan Rice. Proposal is for £100 million. pounds, bro, plus 5 million in add-ons would be a record for a British player as Arsenal tried to agree a deal with West Ham for the top target. And then Fabrizio Romano also said this. Once again, Mikel Arteta and Edu doing incredible job in Declan Rice saga. Arteta pushing as he never did before instead of Arsenal plans for Declan Rice to be star signing, one of the faces of the club's long-term project. Huge effort by Arteta on both player and internal side. So Arteta and Edu has been one of the very key people to push for this Declan Rice deal. They have been talking to Declan Rice for months. So I'm not surprised that Arsenal are getting their boy. Manchester City pulled out though, so Manchester City just came in to just to worry Arsenal to overpay for Declan Rice. Manchester City, why are you doing that? Pep Guardiola, why are you doing that? Bro, don't do that, man. So on Wednesday night, the bid was sent on Tuesday night, and then on Wednesday night we had this news. West Ham have told Arsenal they are open to accept 105 million bid. Final talks on the deal structured. Arsenal are offering 100 million fixed fee plus 5 million in add-ons. Guarantee fee to be paid in 4 years. So the fee, 100 million fee, is going to be paid in 4-year installments. West Ham want 100 million to be paid in 18 months to give the final green light and makes it happen. These are the final and crucial points now being discussed. Then Arsenal will have their top target. Manchester City pulled out of the race earlier today. So Arsenal wants to pay the 100 million in 4-year installments. West Ham wants it in 18 months, but West Ham, just be, let's West Ham should, be a little bit considerate here, because this is 100 million. You expect Arsenal to pay 100 million in 18 months. Within that is crazy. West Ham, I think they should accept the 4-year installment, and then actually the news has come out that they have really accepted Arsenal's payment terms, and then Arsenal has their new boy. It's left with a bit of paperwork, and then they are done. So we can confirm that Arsenal has their new boy, which is Declan Rice, and then it's a really good deal for Arsenal. I won't lie you, man. Really good deal. A huge boost in their method, So Declan Rice to Arsenal is also on. It is here we go. And then since we are talking about Arsenal, on Wednesday and afternoon, Arsenal announced Kai Havertz as their new player. Then as you can see, Kai Havertz, official Arsenal has announced Kai Havertz as their new player. He will wear the 29 jersey for Arsenal. So Kai Havertz is also a new player for Arsenal. Arsenal are really doing blockbuster deals this summer. They are really looking out to strengthen their team very well. They have learned their lesson though, because they saw that it is all about squad depth. Squad depth made them lost the league to Manchester City, and then this time around they are not joking. They are coming, or they are attacking the new season with the blockbuster signings. So they are also chasing Julian Timber as well. So Arsenal are doing well in the transfer market. Chelsea are not doing anything. I told you Chelsea has to close their financial books on June 30th. So after 1st July, you will see Chelsea also attacking the Moses Caicedo situation. So, ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to the end of the video. This is what we have in this episode of the transfer rundown. We'll be bringing you much more news. Here we give you the news vivid as stated online, or as stated by the various journalists. So make sure you follow us on IG football_insights. Twitter, it is Footy Insights, and then TikTok, it is also Footy Insight. Make sure you follow us there. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you click on the subscribe button. Click on the post notification bell so that anytime we upload, you'll be the first person to receive it. Ladies and gentlemen, My name is Kobo. This is Football Inside, and this is your transfer rundown video for you. Thank you so much for your time. Peace.